Hello all, this is your host Kravas, and this week on the Weekly Write-Up, we will be talking about description. Specifically, over-describing and under-describing, mainly when it comes to characters. The reason why I chose this topic is because recently I've started trying to write, the introduction to my story, which focuses around Kevin Travers and Erie. Which is the reason why I'm saying this. Well, I'm not saying it for particular reasons, but yeah, that's the reason why I decided on the topic. As it is possible to be too vague about describing something that's going on, or how someone appears. Specifically, in this case, it would be Erie, since the particular story I'm writing addresses it from Kevin's perspective, as it is first person. Starting off, we'll probably go over description, because that's the kind of thing that people can be more prone to, and the reason why it's definitely the worst of the two, because of the fact that in movies and video games, you're saying this is how the character looks, this is how they will always almost look. However, in a book, you're designing the character so that way people have to develop their own image of how the character looks, using details and the like. I'd definitely say that a specific example of over-description would be going into how a person's face was structured, how their hair looked, the color of their hair, body shape, all that, at the first meeting, without any reason as to why it's happening. That's the extreme case scenario of over-description. Yeah, it's probably one of the most... it's definitely one of the worst possible things someone could do. Anyways, on to under description. Probably this applies more to things such as when a character... the best example I could think of is, say, a person walked around the corner with a weapon that was covered in a red fluid. Instead of saying that the red fluid was blood, and that's what it's supposed to be, that's a case of under description. It's also a case of poor writing, because if the character didn't have any prior context to assume that it was blood, such as hearing cries of pain, or actually seeing the person stab someone with the weapon, then there's no reason why it should be that way. So yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to just go through this. Like, the best way to describe that particular scene is saying a man walked around the corner. The knife in his hand stained crimson, with what I could only assume was blood. That would be a good way of writing it from the first person, in my opinion. This is all just my opinion, but that's definitely a case of where over description, like, you need a good amount of description. So, yeah. To wrap this up, I am just going to have a shout out to the one subscriber who joined this last week. Thank you for finding my videos interesting enough to subscribe to my channel. And I suppose I will see you guys whenever. Goodbye for now.